Hi YouTube, this is Rosemary. I hope you can see me. I never know with this camera. One of these days I'm going to show you what kind of camera I have. It's not a flip camera, it's not one that you can turn around, it's just a... Anyway. It's coffee talk today. Hoping to encourage someone that wrote to me. And you guys, really honestly, I try very hard not to reveal a lot of the stuff that's in the notes and the letters because they're personal. And I'm not, I've said it many times, I'm not a counselor. I've taught in my life many years, 30 years. I was a teacher, elementary, and I've just lived a life, you know. I've just lived my life, and I've stepped in a lot of your shoes, and I really believe that God has me here for a purpose. Anyway, so when you guys write to me, I feel the need to at least write back something, or when I see that it involves so many other people, or we've all hit that road, you know, and it's difficult, I tend to want to do a video. And so please, please, please do not be offended. I'm not revealing who this person is or anything, and I'm trying not to say too much about the letter. But anyway, I'm going to start with a quote. And hopefully this quote will make some sense after I read it. Jim Bishop said, "It is difficult to live in the present, ridiculous to live in the future, and impossible to live in the past. Nothing is as far away as one moment ago." See, I can't go back to what I just said. I can remember it, right? It's in my memory, but I can't physically go there. It's done. Physically, you know, we kill sometimes ourselves by trying to live in the impossible, the past. We beat ourselves up all the time. Why? I don't know. Because it doesn't make us feel any better. It doesn't. We begin to remember those things and say, why? You know, this person is having a hard time with going to her refrigerator in the middle of the night and eating. Why do I think that's difficult? Because I do it. I've done it. I get up. My setup is, my bedroom's right there. I have to walk through the kitchen. Excuse me. I have to walk through the kitchen to go to the restroom. I do it all the time. I come back from the restroom, and guess what I do? Open the refrigerator. I have to physically tell myself, Rosemary, there's nothing you want. It's in the middle of the night. Go to bed. You know? I wish I was one of those people that could go to bed and stay asleep until the morning time, but I'm not. I drink so much water that I'm up half the night going to the restroom. And when you get older, you'll find that that happens. And so start to live in the present. It is difficult only because we make it difficult. The past is gone. Okay? You can't do anything about what you did last night, but you can do something about what you're going to do at this moment. You know, what words are going to come out of my mouth in this moment? I don't know yet. But I can think about it. Can you think about, before you go to the refrigerator, can you think about, okay, I'm not physically hungry. How about drinking some water? It's going to make me want to go back to the restroom, and I'm going to have to torture myself and go through this again. But that's better than taking that food in that's only going to cause you to gain weight or cause more calories in your body. Okay? I don't know if I'm even helping right now. I know that I go through the same situation daily. And what's gotten me through it is talking to myself. Yep. Telling myself, Rosemary, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. You don't need to open the refrigerator. Just go past the refrigerator, and go to bed. And I believe that what gets me through it too is knowing that in the morning I'm going to be lighter. Does that make any sense? Because that food will sit in your stomach and make you feel full and heavy, right? So in the morning you feel full, you feel sluggish, you know, and I have to think about, okay, I want to feel lighter, you know, and I'm a daily weigher, so I know that the scale is going to go up. I know the struggles that you're going through, sweetheart. I know them very well. And I just want you to know that I do know them. You're not alone. I'm sure that whoever's looking at this video is going through the same thing or has gone through the same thing. But I want you to remember this quote, just so that you don't beat yourself up, because the letter had a lot of beaten up. And we can't live that way. We cannot live constantly beating up ourselves. We just have to know that there's going to be a time where it becomes a lifestyle. But in the process, you take that step by step into a lifestyle. It doesn't happen automatically. So don't tell yourself, you know, I'm never going to get to where you're at. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. I didn't wake up and it just happened. Been doing this for 7 years, going into 8 now. And it becomes a lifestyle. And even now, it can become a struggle. I can fight with that refrigerator. I sure can. I'm not perfect. Never claimed to be. And none of us are. Hallelujah, none of us are. So remember, it is difficult to live in the present. Yes. As a weight loss surgery patient, you have the tool. It can become easy because you've got that tool to use. But for the people that don't have a tool and think that it's easy for us, we still have the same struggles. We sure do. And it's ridiculous to live in the future constantly, you know, because it doesn't always go as planned, right? We can plan, and, you know, and that's a good thing, to be planning, to have foods available for us. That's a good thing. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, when we think that the future is going to hold 20 pounds down, you know. It's ridiculous to live constantly believing that those 20 pounds is going to happen tomorrow. No. Step by step. You know? Step by step. You will get to there. So don't beat yourself up because you didn't get there in the time that you thought you were supposed to get there. You're going to get there. But it's not always the way we think the future is going to be. Does that make sense? And it's impossible to live in the past. When you live in the past, today I was talking to my sister. I call my sister every morning, or she calls me. Whoever can beat each other to the punch. And I began to remember some things of the past. And you know what it did? It made me sad. It made me remember that ugliness. I don't want to remember that ugliness unless it's going to help me walk another day, unless it's going to make me stronger, and it does sometimes, but it's not always pleasant. And nothing is as far away as 1 minute ago. So I hope I've helped. I hope I've made some sense. I want to end this by saying that your struggles are also our struggles. Don't feel alone. Don't feel that you can't come to us. Don't feel like you can't write a comment and say, I'm going through this, you know. We're here for you. We're here for you. Don't feel like you can't, because you can. And I want to say that as the ocean is never full of water, so is the heart never full of love. I receive in waves your love. And I pray that what I'm doing is giving back. You know, I can't give items and things that you guys give me in so many ways. You give me so much in so many ways. And I just pray that I can give back with the little bit that I speak. Again, I'm not trying to be anybody's mama. I'm not trying to be anybody's philosopher, teacher. I'm just answering someone's question that is in need. And I just want you to know that you're not alone, honey. You're not. It's a struggle for us all. But we can all be stronger together. In numbers, we're stronger. Believe that. Thank you for coming to me. Thank you for allowing me to be there for you. I don't know who else I'm speaking to, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sometimes it's difficult for me to help anybody because I think that I'm not there yet. But together, we're getting there. It doesn't matter if I've done it in 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, we're getting there. It's that step that we take daily. It's that step to say, I'm going to put my tennies on right now and go walking. It's that step, I'm going to do something for myself. I'm only going to eat what the doctor told me to eat. I'm only going to follow diet for now and make it a lifestyle for me. I love you. I love you with all my heart. And I want you to know that it's always, I'm here for you. And that you're not alone in your struggles. You are not alone. I know that the letter expressed that. Please, you're not alone. And I will be sharing this video with you. I pray that I did not offend you in any way. I did not reveal. People write to me all the time. And sometimes I get these letters that say, please do not mention me. Please do not say, you know that I don't. You know that I don't. I love you guys. Again, I hope I've helped, and I will be back. I'm on my way back to help Mr. Blue Eyes. He's feeling a little better, but he did drain a lot today. So if you were curious about Blue Eyes, he is having some difficult time, but the doctor said it's normal. It has to go somewhere, and the swelling is coming down some. So we're getting a lot of draining right now. So I love you guys. Thank you for thinking of me. Bye for now.